Hello everybody and welcome to this video where I'm giving my rundown of the top 5 tournaments of 2020. Bear in mind this does not include mini tournaments or 9-hole cups as they're officially called. For that one you'll need to check out my other video where I run down the top 5 minis. Link is in the video description down below. Don't forget, if you're watching, please do hit the thumbs up on the video, and if you're new here make sure you're subscribed to the channel as well. I would love to know what your top 5 tournaments have been, so please do let me know in the comment section down below, and let me know whether you like the ones that I've picked, or if you were going to pick a different course, let me know which one and why you've picked it as well. So let's begin looking at number 5. So starting with number 5 then, and I've picked the 3rd anniversary tournament for my 5th position. Now, the reason I've picked that is not just the mix of holes, but I quite liked the theory behind the holes that were picked. And this was 20th of January 2020, so right at the beginning of the year really. But it was 3 holes, as you can see from the screen, 3 from the Southern Pines, par 3, 4 and 5. And that was obviously one of the first courses in the game. Then we had 3 holes from Porthello Cove, which was from the 2nd year. And then 3 holes from Drumore Links, which was from the 3rd year. So they picked one course from each year of the game. And we had par 3, 4 and 5 in each course. And I also like the fact that they put those courses together. So we did 3 of Southern Pines, 3 of Porthello Cove, 3 of Drumore Links. So I thought that was a really nice way to structure the tournament. May not be the biggest fan of Southern Pines, but there are worse courses, but I really enjoy Porthello Cove, and I do also like the Drumore Links as well. So that was the reason for including the 3rd anniversary tournament in the top 5. So in at position number 4, I've gone for the Extreme Hills tournament. Now we played this one starting 8th of June 2020, and the reason for including this, obviously we have a mix of Eagle Peak and Grunberg slopes. Reason for its inclusion was due to elevation, and there's so many different ways of dealing with elevation, and what works for one person doesn't necessarily work for everybody. There's different elevations you can use for a lot of shots, and it all depends how you set up and what if you're using minimum numbers, mid numbers or slider as well in conjunction with the elevation. And these holes here gave us a lot of different options to work with. And it was fascinating streaming this tournament because so many people were coming up with alternate numbers for their wind calculators, and the way the shots were constructed and broken down in terms of club adjustments and plus or minus percentages was really very, very fascinating. And I think it is a part of the game that people really do not only need to appreciate, but it will improve everybody's game immensely. So when you're working out your shots, looking at different elevations and how to get the right results is a very, very good part of development of the game of Golf Clash. So that was the reason for including it at number 4. Number 3, I've chosen the Redwood Cup tournament. This was a full 9 of, at the time, the new course Sequoia Creek, and we played this one starting week commencing 6th of July 2020. I always enjoy new courses in Golf Clash, as I think a lot of people do in the community. So it was good to get some practice in when this course was released, and therefore, really get as dialed in as we can in a short space of time, ready for a tournament with all 9 holes of a new course. Design features I liked, the fact that there were some trees in the way, and we obviously had some amusing anecdotes on the Facebook communities of unlocking the hacksaw to get rid of some of the sequoia trees. But I also liked what the game makers introduced, and that was the translucent trees that you could actually zoom in and adjust without the tree trunks getting in your way, which actually was a real help in this tournament. Coupled with some interesting routes on the holes and a couple of nice little elevations, especially on the par 3s. This was a really, really enjoyable course to play. In the silver medal position then, I've gone for the Phantom Mansion tournament, which, as you will all should remember, was our Halloween tournament, started 26th of October. And again, yes, it's a new course and we all love new courses, But what I particularly liked about this, as well as the graphics and the Halloween theme, was the design of the course, because a lot of the time you just had to apply a little bit of overpower, especially on the par 5s, to get you into an advantageous spot. And then we did of course have some nice elevations, as well as some alternate routes to play, regarding which division you were playing, as well as what clubs you had and what balls you wanted to use. I think the options were really good here. So a mixture of those factors, the course design, but also in terms of club length and where you're likely to reach with a power 3 ball without needing overpower. Some very well placed patches of rough and sand, which made this challenging but really enjoyable for Halloween. And finally, the eagerly awaited number 1 spot for main tournaments in 2020 for me. I've chosen the Grand Forest Tournament. Now this was played 12th of October 2020 and was actually I think one of the last tournaments that we played before the tier system and the wind changes came into effect. So let's look at the holes that we did play here. It was a mixture of Sequoia Creek, which we've just been mentioning, but also the Eagle Peak, which we have had a lot, so there was an opportunity to get dialed in there with those courses. I enjoy both of those courses. I think they're very well designed, but for me this does hold a special place because I got an expert gold, which was on stream the weekend round. Really enjoyed that. I felt everything just clicked, and when that does happen and you play well, same in any sport and same with music, when you're having a good day, it's really great, it's memorable and it's good fun, and it's what all the hard work is for at the end of the day. Regardless of what we got in our tournament chest, which I can't even remember, just to play well and get everything dialed in and tweak as the week went on, the shots that I was using and coming up with according to the clubs on my account, was a very enjoyable week. So I am going to pick the Grand Forest Tournament, as it's where we got an expert gold in 2020. However, I'm interested to know what you think. What would your top 5 tournaments have been? What are your favourite courses? And why would you pick these, your tournaments in the top 5? Let me know in the comment section down below, and don't forget to check out the other top 5 or top 10 videos looking at various things in the game from 2020. Thank you for watching. Bye for now. Bye bye.